Okay, I think we're back. And we could potentially be ready to go. I think we're ready to jump into the last round of the tournament. All right, let's do it, folks. I think this is it. I think this is it for realsies. I am speaking for you. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Just gonna reload chat as well. Thank you so much for your patience, folks, while we sorted this out. I think things are looking pretty good. Thank you so much for your persistent assistance today, tech crew. Appreciate it. Thank you for all your work. I'm just not getting sound. I think once we get sound, we'll be fully in action. There it is. All right. All right, we're off, folks. This is it. Final race. Here it is. The moment we've all been waiting for. 15 runners started, 2 remain. Owning Death and Jankmo. Let's see who emerges victorious. Can Jankmo make this a clean sweep? Can Owning do the unthinkable and upset Jankmo here in this final round of play? Let's see what happens. GL to both of the racers. We'll be seeing things update on stream momentarily. Can Jank sub 18 in this tourney? That'd be huge. That would be huge. That would be unthinkable. Yeah, Jankmo gets 10 18s and 117. The consistency has just been phenomenal. Here we go. Last race of the tournament. 2 formidable competitors, Owning bringing years and years of experience with this game. Jankmo, also at this point, you could probably call Jankmo a veteran. Jankmo's been at this for several years now and has taken the game very seriously, grinded it very hard. Has multiple times that are in the top 10 in any percent and dark ending, I'm pretty sure. So these two folks are really just prime examples of the best that the community has to offer, and it's gonna be a good race to watch. Pretty clean start so far from Jankmo and Owning. We're gonna be watching for any small mishaps here. Jankmo gets the bandage on 111. Interesting move. All right. I guess why not? Oh no, Jankmo dying on 112? Maybe making things interesting? I don't know. Maybe just some early game nerves? Maybe the hands have cooled off because of that brief hiatus that we took. I don't know. But Jankmo having not the smoothest of starts here. Does it really matter? Not exactly. This is just the first chapter, the first 2 minutes of the run. Pretty inconsequential, really, if you think about the whole of the category. We have plenty of time left here, but definitely setting the tone here. Owning's going to be out to an early lead at the start of this final round of play. Can Owning make this happen? Owning must be feeling some pressure, some fatigue as well. Both of these runners probably very tired at this point. We've scrapped for 10 races, and this is round 11. No, he would not intentionally. No. Jankmo has everything to gain by finishing strong here. No, I don't think he would sandbag on purpose. That was just me. That was just me being a speculative color commentator. Anyways. So, here we go. Owning still holding on to a teeny tiny lead right now, and Jankmo taking a death on 2-2. Alright, gets the band-aid. Le bandage. Okay, Owning holding on to a nice lead right now. Has been playing very clean so far. No major whoopsies. Jankmo dying on 2-4 as well. Interesting start here. You know, really haven't seen these types of early game mistakes from Jankmo all tournaments. So it's maybe it's the pressure. It could be the pressure of this kind of final round of play. Maybe finally getting to our clear front runner here. But there's again still plenty more game to play here. Jankmo is a very strong runner and is going to probably do some nice catching up here in short order. Owning Death finally taking a death on 2-9. As Jankmo floating around these fans here, very nice movement here in 2-10. No major mistakes here, really. Just those kind of small mishaps here and there. Kind of adding up a little bit in this early part of the game for Jankmo. Owning, holding on to a small lead at the moment, entering 2-14, while Jankmo goes into 2-13. And it's a tight one at the moment. Owning has to play really, really consistently. And really hit a lot of strats, too, because Jankmo's probably not going to give an inch here. Jankmo taking another death there on 2-15. Really short one, though. It's at the very start of this level, so really not a huge deal there. Jankmo otherwise seeming to kind of bring it back a little bit here. Really nice movement through some of these levels. Let's see how he does on 2-17, using the auto jump strat we talked about to climb up the walls really quickly. And Owning's going to be the first to try his hand at Chad. Will he get the skip? Oh no! A little bit of an error there. Uh-oh. Okay, but he's good. He recovered. He recovers it just fine, and Jankmo does get the skip. Now we're looking at almost a sync here. Owning still holding on to a lead by a couple of seconds out of Chad, but Jankmo getting that skip is going to be a nice little boost after kind of a rocky start. Alright, pretty good back and forth so far here in this final round of knockout tournament action. Yeah, Jankmo may be feeling some pressure here. I think the performance up to this point has just been really unparalleled. Really, really remarkable high-level tournament play. I think Jankmo wants to really close it out and kind of do his absolute best in this final round of the tourney. We did see the stream freeze on Jankmo's side, but we can follow Owning Death for a little bit here while Jankmo's stream catches up. Owning going into 3-4. And, ooh, look at that sync. Wow. Okay. We just unfroze to some very nice sync, and Owning struggling a little bit to get up on the 3-5 conveyor. Now Jankmo is going to take the lead. Uh-oh. Once Jankmo gets a lead, he tends to hold on to it. So, what's going to happen next here? I think we need to watch these next few levels really closely because I think it's going to set the tone for the rest of this race. If we see a couple more small deaths from Jankmo, Owning could definitely rally and maintain the momentum from early game and maybe close out a win here. It's going to be very close. Jankmo and Owning both on 3-11. Jankmo's going to be first out and going into 3-14. You can clip through these platforms sometimes because they're a little funky. Didn't happen to Jankmo, thankfully. I think Jankmo's, Jankmo knows how to be safe there, how to avoid the clip, so that's totally fine. No problem there. Let's see. Owning also doing really well. I think after stumbles, regaining a little bit of ground here. Jankmo taking no risks, opting not to do mono. Let's see if Owning goes for it. Owning's going for mono. And gets it. Wow, almost dying. Needed to do like 3 extra jumps there, but does get the skip. But did it really work out? Hard to say. Maybe saved a tiny bit of time. Owning needs to get 318 here. Oh, and dies! Takes a death on 318, giving Jankmo more of an opening here. Oh, another tough death on 318. That's tough. Finally gets up there. Finally gets up there. And we are through. Jankmo is out of Salt Factory first, as Owning Death enters Salt Factory. Oh man, if Owning had nailed that 318, we could be looking at just a couple seconds separating these two racers. And there's still plenty of game left here. We saw those early game fumbles from Jankmo, kind of surprising. A very strong competitor, very few deaths in a lot of these races. And we saw several deaths at the start. Maybe more deaths than he's had in some entire race earlier today. So can Jankmo hold on? Gets Hex. Owning probably recognizes that he's going to have to get Hex as well. So we're probably going to see Owning go for 4-4, but dies on 4-3. Oh no. Has Owning totally derusted? Earlier races point to yes. This one, oh no, dies on Hex as well. This one's looking maybe a little bit rougher for Owning at the moment. After a very strong start, having a nice lead over Jankmo in early chapters, now it's looking like Jankmo is just kind of starting to run away a little bit. 4 levels ahead, maybe 5-ish ahead of Owning Death right. There is no throwing for content here. Both of these runners want to win. Absolutely. And I think they want to win big. Especially Jankmo. Jankmo wants to just have a clean 11 for 11 victory here. And if he can get 11 18s in a row, that's again, that's going to be just such an unparalleled achievement in this game. In terms of competition, I can't even begin to describe how impressive that is. They're both extremely tired. Yeah, I mean, this has been a very exhausting couple of days for these runners. They have been doing a lot of these races like back to back, especially day one. It was pretty quick. It went by pretty quickly. Today they had some more break times built in. So it really wasn't as relentless as day one necessarily. But yeah, they're both tired. It's been a long day. Yeah, sometimes you might see the streams freeze temporarily. They will catch up. Alright, Jankmo's first in the Little Horn here. With a good Rapture, and Larry probably still on 18 pace. Even with those early mistakes. Let's see how Owning does here in these final levels of Hell. I would not count Owning out just yet. I don't think this is, I don't think we can call this one yet. Crew, you were a great sport hanging in there for your any percent runs. GG's. Congrats to Crew for making top 3 in this tournament. That was very impressive. Very well done. Yep, Jankmo has opened up a pretty strong lead after Owning seemed like the upset was maybe on the horizon. Owning's gonna have to fight from here. Owning's gonna have to have a very clean Rapture and a pretty decent Larry. And kind of needs Jankmo to get stuck on Larry. Honestly, because Jankmo's consistency throughout this tournament has been absurd. Jankmo has about a minute lead over Owning at the moment. That's a pretty big gap. If we're being honest, if we're kind of looking at things, even kind of in an unbiased way, Jankmo's kind of running away with it right now. But again, we saw a death on 5-1. We saw those early deaths. Could Jankmo just feel the nerves set in and And could it be enough for Owning to really kind of say, all right, I'm cool, calm, and collected, I got this, right? I don't know. It's close. It's not over yet. But Jankmo does have a pretty commanding lead at the moment. I think if Owning can get a really clean Rapture, though, who knows? Jankmo's having the performance of his life this weekend. This could be just a really remarkable run. He's been blessed with pretty good Larry luck. I think he has lost, I want to say, up to 40 seconds on Larry, it sounds like. And still pulled off an 18, which is obscene. That's so fast. World record is 17:27, so getting 18s consistently is no small feat at all. It's kind of a big deal. Alright, Jankmo cruising through Rapture so far after that kind of tiny flub on 5-1. Really not too much happening otherwise in terms of major shakeups. Jankmo just has to play clean. There are other potential stopping points, Miss Pencil. 5-13 could be a stopping point. 5-17 has been known to throw runners off as well. It's certainly there's some choke points ahead. 5-11 has been known to throw people off as well. Let's see how he does here. Not a problem. Jankmo crushes that level. Actually, that was a very good level time. Let's see how he does on 5-13. Can he keep it together? Let's find out. Uses the auto jump strat. That's actually a pretty safe approach and gets it. First try. Well done. Alright. And Owning Death, seeming like Owning's having a pretty good Rapture as well. Coming out of 5-7. Jankmo stumbling a teeny tiny bit there on 5-14 and Owning taking a death on 5-9. Gonna be a little bit of a setback there because Jankmo is just playing this Rapture pristinely, just extremely well after that tiny mistake at the start. This has been looking like a textbook Rapture. Death on 5-17, those happen a lot. It's just physics and platforming jank. Mostly it's the result of that. Jankmo kind of giving the ultimate Meat Boy flex today. Yeah. It's been really incredible to watch Jankmo's performance in this tournament. Alright. We have Owning on 5-12 as Jankmo's going into Larry. Owning needs a miracle. We'll put it that way. 2 of the heads jumped. Oh boy. Alright, this could be a 2 cycle for Jankmo. A 3 cycle for Jankmo. That very likely seals his victory here. Oh my goodness. Jankmo with the God Larry luck. Unbelievable. Unreal. What a great Larry to finish out the tournament for Jankmo. And this is going to be what's likely going to be another excellent time for Jankmo here, barring some type of like major catastrophe that we haven't seen all tournament. This is I don't know if it's going to be, I don't think it'll be a 17, but it's going to be good. Whatever the final time is, it's likely going to be I'd say under 19 minutes, but who knows? We'll find out. I'll give you standings as soon as we see the runners finish here. Did flub a bit in the early chapters. We saw several deaths. Some of them were short. A couple of them were a little bit longer. Where actually, it seemed like Owning was taking an early lead there for a little bit. Jankmo moving through 6-3 like it's nothing. Just like, just like walking on air right now. Let's see how Owning does with Larry. Can Owning get, another good Larry here? Oh, it takes a death. He's going to go for the 2 cycle again. And gets one of the heads to jump, not bad. Finish strong, Owning, you got this. Jankmo, just unbelievable. performance from Jankmo, really cementing his place as one of the best runners of this game, maybe of all time. What an incredible show. This is really remarkable play from Jankmo. Unbelievable. Jankmo Unchained. Yeah, Owning getting stuck with a really rough Larry. Not what you like to see. But it's part of the game, unfortunately. Oh no, not Owning. Not Owning getting stuck with the bad Larry. Not like this. Yeah, Jankmo's Larry slipped Owning's Larry a 5 and was like, hey kid, take this money. This is a terrible Larry. This is really bad. Wow. Poor Jankmo's on the button. Let's check. Jankmo finishes up here. And Jankmo gets... Final time for Jankmo is an 1824. Jankmo getting an 1824. 11 18s in a row, averaging a sub 1830 in the tournament. Unreal performance from Jankmo. Wow. GG's. Like, capital G, capital G. That is really some of the best Meat Boy play I think I've ever seen. Like, full stop. Unreal. Unreal performance from Jankmo this tournament. GG's. And wow. I really don't think I've seen something like that before. Wow. Alright. Hey, congratulations to Owning as well for making to the finals. Let's watch Owning finish up here. Owning had a really good run this... the Larry was so unfortunate. Yeah, just kind of... nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about that. I just can't believe Jankmo averaging a sub 1830 in the tournament. Absolutely exceeding his own expectations, from the sounds of it. Just really popped off this tournament. It would have been, even if we saw people like Vorpal and Fims in here, I think, I mean, how do you compete against 11 18s in a row, truly? You know, you do expect to get like a low 19 at some point, even at a high level of play. So, you know, over the course of 11 races, but really remarkable stuff. All right, let's see how Owning does here. Owning, oh no, Owning has a hard time on keyless. Let's see if you can get it on the second try here. Vorpal did get a 17 previous turn, yep. Yeah. Congratulations to all the runners. We had 15 to start out. Everybody did really well, start to finish. All right. For reference, I have the leaderboards from the last knockout tournament. So Vorpal averaged an 1823. Jankmo with this 1824 probably averaged around an 1826. So, boy howdy. I mean, that's just like cream of the crop stuff right there. Awesome job. All right, let's watch Owning finish up here. Just has escape left after that super unfortunate Larry. Really strong start for Owning, looking like an early favorite to potentially win it. Really held on for those first couple of chapters, and it seemed like really until like the middle of chapter 3, like it was going to be neck and neck. So GG's to Owning for holding it down. GG's. Owning finishing up, going for a nice soft landing there on escape. And we are done with the Any Percent Knockout Tournament. GG's to Owning Death for wrapping it up and getting a really strong start to that last round. That was a great performance from Owning Death as well. And congratulations, Owning, for beating 13 other runners to make it to the finals. Impressive work. Hey, let's shout out everybody who participated. Thank you, chat, for sticking with us while we kind of sorted out all the technical stuff and got through it together. GG's, everybody. What a great tournament that was. The knockout tournament format never fails to disappoint. Shouts out to everybody who participated. Palm Tree Games, American Walrus, Seaman Calzone, Naudi, Beetlejuice, J-Bug, Squeeze, Chani24, getting into top 8, Chris S97, Silver Snake, Bree 12am, Killing Pepsi in the top 4 finish, Crew, Owning Death, and of course our winner of the tournament with an incredible run, Jankmo, averaging like an 18-2x this tournament and just crushing it. Extremely well done to all these runners. Really well done. All right. Hey, thank you so much for watching, folks. I think due to time constraints, we are going to probably dip on the post-game interviews, unless anyone want to come in for interviews. We can probably do a quick few minutes, yeah? I don't know, why not? No time. All right, Jankmo has no time for interviews. Going once, going twice. Yeah, thanks so much for making this a wonderful event, folks. I'm so excited to do this again in October. We'll have our next knockout tournament coming up in October, so definitely be on the lookout for that. We'll have signups probably around September. If you're interested in checking out the speedrunning community for this game, we have a Discord. You can really friendly community, really easy to pick up for a first speed game. Especially, it was my first speed game back in 2014, and it was just a really nice intro to speedrunning as a whole. I strongly recommend it if you're new to speedrunning, or if you just want something different that's maybe like an easy to pick up, hard to master kind of game. I think it's perfect for that. It was absolutely perfect for that. I think that I'm not seeing any calls for. Yeah, I think I'm not seeing any calls for interviews after, so I think we're going to end it. But thank you so much for participating, to all the runners, to chat, for keeping things going, for keeping us afloat with all these nice question and answer things that we did today. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for making it an excellent event. We will see you back in October for another round of the knockout tournament, and we'll see, can Jankmo continue his reign after that incredible performance? It'll be hard to top that, but you never know who's going to come out of the woodwork next. Hey, thanks so much, y'all, and I will see you all around. Peace.